Hello everybody, and welcome to Monday with Marvel
Just
Heroes.
so we're clear, I don't gotta salute every time I see you, right?
Yes, that was a little... I'm not sure which one of these guys said that, because right off we have three people playing the same character, well, two other people playing the same character as me, which, if you can't recognize him, this is the Thing from Fantastic Four. So, let's see here, Marvel Heroes. This was going to be the game I showed you guys last Monday, except Steam was not wanting to cooperate, so it's a recently released free-to-play MMO. I don't remember who makes it. I think it's kind of a smaller
Fury told
company.
me you might be visiting.
Yes, thank you. Right. Um, so let's see here. I've been playing this for a little while. Currently level 12. I've got some pretty decent stuff here. Um, okay, sounds good. So, let me, I assume, let me go back up here. It's not going to really take me long to show you all you can experience in the game. It's honestly that poorly made of a game. So everybody is going around saying it's basically a Diablo clone. Um, I suppose I wouldn't necessarily say they're wrong. I would just say when I personally played it, the first game that came to mind was Fate. But on the other hand, I've never played Diablo, so I don't know what that's like. So the loading screens are like the loading time is just ridiculous. Like you can spend like almost 2 minutes just sitting waiting for an area to load. And it has a really annoying racket that it plays. Um, so let's see here. Another thing is, when you first start your account, you have the choice of 6 heroes to play. 6. From the entire Marvel universe. So, um, you can play as the Thing, the Scarlet Witch, Storm, Hawkeye, trying to remember, Daredevil maybe? I don't quite remember, but pretty much, you can't play as any of the big heroes unless... Oh wait, that was let's see here, unless you go to the store and pay like between 12 and you can like pay between 12 and almost $20 for a hero that you really want to play, and then if you buy that hero and then you're like, oh man, this hero is really lame, well, too bad, that's money down the drain. You don't get to try it, you don't get to test it, you don't get to do nothing. Let's see. Also, another problem is, look at that inventory. That is all you get. That's all the inventory space you get. You have a stash, but you have to travel like through a bunch of teleporters to get there. And then your stash can't be upgraded. So if you're trying to store a lot of items for different classes, or heroes, it's not going to happen because you just can't explore the amount of space you have. So it's pretty much just you bash your mouse button a lot. And you occasionally get, like, I've mostly gone for powers that complement the tank class, which is pretty much what this guy is. But I do also have a, well, I kind of call it a crowd buff. It's basically supposed to make the enemy attack faster, which means they don't have as much attack. I've never actually noticed it actually working, to be perfectly honest. Just, like, this is literally all the combat you'll ever see in this game. There's no different types of opponents, really. There's no, there's, like, literally just no, trying to think of the word here. There's, like, there's not even any different attacks for you to do. You'll punch the same way no matter what. So, honestly, it is severely limited in that respect. And, also, you can see me kind of exploring the minimap up there. And so, that would be all well and good, except that whenever I log out, or even change instances, all that will just vanish, and you'd have to re-explore it all over again. So, really ticked about that. The gear, it's kind of lame because it does not customize your hero in any way. Like, he's always going to look the same no matter what you put on him. And, I mean, you can get cosmetic appearances, but again, you'd have to pay a bunch of money for that privilege. Which, honestly, it's like, I'm not paying a bunch of money just so that I can look slightly different. You know? And so, supposedly, the other heroes are fairly rare drops, but supposedly you can get them without having to pay money. But, I mean, I've honestly been playing this game for quite a while, and I have not had a random drop with a hero. Like, I've had more luck getting cool stuff from Team Fortress 2. But, you know, they actually designed that game to be fun and fair. Well, semi-fair, if I'm perfectly honest. So yeah, like I said, this is pretty much all the combat goes. Just smash, dash, press buttons, kill the same guys over and over and over again. Not very much variety, honestly. There will be the occasional bosses you fight, but they are actually pretty much the same, if I'm honest. Like, there's not too much variety to the bosses either. They might have different attacks, but at the end of the day, it's just a bunch of... It's just a person that you have to... They pretty much just have a higher health and a higher attack. but they don't have anything real special beyond that. Does this game have potential? Maybe. Honestly, just looking at the way it is right now, I do not have high hopes for it because, I mean, it is just horrendous how poorly made this game is. Pretty much, it's just the company was like,
shall fall before a mortal hydra.
oops, I did not want to go in there. That's another problem with having to guide your hero around by clicking your left mouse button. You can end up going into portals where you don't want to. Screw that, I'm not going down here. So pretty much this game is just the developer cashing in on their license for Marvel. And in the process they are just screwing over the entire Marvel fan base. Because I think a lot of people went into this game with high hopes. I know I went into it with high hopes, but once I started playing it, I was like, seriously? That is just... It's really lame, honestly. Like, you would be better off playing DC Universe if you want a good superhero MMO. Because that was a well done superhero MMO. And it's free to play. But... like I said, really long loading screens. And...
You shall fall before a mortal hydra.
yeah, shut your mouth. Nobody likes you. And, you know, my computer is really solid. It's not like it's a dinosaur that can't handle anything. So, you know, smashy some stuff. The voice acting, I'll give them points for voice acting. The voice acting was fairly nicely done, at least. Another thing I should warn you, I don't really worry about it too much because I never change my character, but if you swap out your heroes, which you can, they share the inventory. So all this stuff I have in my inventory right now, if I change to, well, Daredevil is the only other one I have unlocked, then all my stuff here would be transferred to that guy's inventory. So, honestly, that was very poorly thought out, too. But, I mean, like I said, this whole game is just poorly thought out. It's really sad. There's no destructible environment. Well, like, seriously, there is no destructible environment. Not by any stretch of the imagination. It's not even remotely open world. They want you to think it's open world, but... probably going to die here. But... pretty much... just used a medkit there, okay? You pretty much just teleport from one instance to another. They're not connected, you can't just randomly explore or you can't even randomly explore stuff. You have to have teleported to that instance. And I also found out you have to have a mission in that instance to teleport to. And once you complete the main mission in that instance, you will no longer be able to return there. Which, again, is just more poorly thought out stuff. So, like, honestly, this is the most mindless game I've ever played. Like, Honestly, I played Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, I think it was. That game is terrible, but even that game is better than this one. You know, with Call of Duty, at least you don't expect it to be fun. It's pretty much, there's going to be a lot of shooting, a lot of idiots, but, you know, it's sort of ish going to be fun. Like, it's more fun than this game, let's put it that way. Let's be honest. It is way more fun than this game. So, pretty much like I said, this is all you do in the game. You fight bad guys. You smash them. Occasionally you smash a bad guy with a ridiculous amount of health that they apparently call a loss. But, like I said, it's really just one of these guys with too much health. A lot higher attack. There's just so many of them. It's really annoying at times. Oops. So, yeah, like I said, that's Marvel Heroes in a nutshell. Well, actually, that isn't just Marvel Heroes. So yeah, that guy was Iron Man. That's all he does. He just sort of, like, I mean, they did not make Iron Man cool at all. He was just a very lame hero in this game. And that honestly ticked me off more than anything. Oh, okay, cool. I'll show you. Oh, there was Black Widow there. I can show you how, well, I use the term leveling very loosely. But yeah, I can show you how it kind of works. You've got, you know, defense, passive abilities, some other stuff. I'm going to upgrade that. Can't do that, so I'll have to upgrade that. So yeah, that's, I mean, you don't even have a very impressive skill tree. There's like not really much. There's literally no very impressive skill tree to deal with. It's very disappointing, honestly. So let's see. That one's junk. That one's junk. So yeah, that's Marvel Heroes. If you really want to buy it, well, not buy it. If you really want to play it, fine, you know, I'm not going to stop you. I'm just saying it's really just a waste of your time and hard disk space, because right now it is just very, very, very poorly done. Maybe eventually they'll start fixing stuff and making it more enjoyable, but for now it is just a terrible game. You'd honestly be better off going for DC Universe. So, yeah, that is that. Hope you all enjoyed it. And as always, let me know what you guys thought down in the comments, and I will see you guys Thursday for Mass Effect. Bye.